Eating gluten-free at Disney. I wasn't sure what to expect at Disney when it came to finding gluten-free food options. I knew it was available, but my first experience on this trip wasn't so great. We went to Riverside Mill at the food court at Port Orleans Resort, and it was very disappointing, and I'll tell you why. I was told to go to a separate counter to order any food related food related allergies, because I had waited in line in a regular line. I didn't know I was supposed to go there. So when I got back in the line that I was supposed to be, I had to go to the mobile order counter. I was told I had to wait for the chef to come out and take my order. It took forever. I eventually gave up and went and sat with my family who were already eating their food. I was really hungry, so I ended up going back, and the chef finally came out and took my order. It was not busy, maybe only 2 people ahead, so I really hate to think what it would be like and how long it would take if it was actually busy. It took a very long time. I'd say probably 45 minutes to get my food, maybe more. And when I finally received my food, my family were already done. And so when I went to join them, the lady at the counter, she said, you know what, you waited a long time. So she made it up to me, she apologized, and I got my food for free. So that doesn't happen, so I got a free breakfast out of it, and that was my gluten-free Mickey waffles. So that was a bonus, but it did take a long time. From there, I decided that if I wanted to eat with my family at a quick service, I needed to go at least a half an hour before to order and get my food. Again, you have to go to the mobile order counter to get your gluten-free or any allergy-related foods. The second time I went, at a different quick service, I think this was at Pop Century at this point, I found the chef was very accommodating. They're actually very cautious to make sure that the food is kept separate, it's marked separately, they make sure that there's no cross-contamination, and the packaging was actually completely different than what my family got when they ordered their regular food. I wanted something specific, and the chef at another time informed me that it was, and I'm pretty sure that was Pop Century too, that they make 90% of the food, they can make 90% of the food gluten-free, which is awesome, the food that's on the menu. So I was able to get chicken fingers that were gluten-free, and they were really good. So for your information, go to the mobile order counter to order your food, not the regular counters. That'll save you a lot of time. For dine-in restaurants, when you book your reservation, fill out the form for special dietary needs so they are ready and they know that you're coming. Every time we had a reservation for a restaurant, they came right up and they said, oh, so you've got a food allergy, what is it? They were, again, very cautious, so that was really good, and it was good that they knew ahead of time. The other issue that I had a hard time finding gluten-free muffins at places like Yacht Club, Beach Club, quick services. There was nothing. I just wanted a snack. There was nothing. I looked at Art of Animation, and they gave me a half-frozen Udi's muffin, which was very disappointing. They didn't even heat it, and I waited for a fair amount of time just to talk to a chef just to get a muffin. I found a decent blueberry muffin at the bakery on Boardwalk. It was actually pretty good. I really enjoyed it. They warmed it up. Again, packaged totally separate. I had to wait a little bit of time, but it was worth it. As for pricing, all the food I ordered was the same price as regular food. There was no upcharge, which is amazing because we all know that gluten-free product does cost more to make. Just for an FYI, my experience at Universal and the resorts we stayed on property at Universal was not good at all. I found nothing gluten-free anywhere. I saw signs at the parks, at quick services that said if you have special dietary needs, please ask. So I did. The one place I asked, which was in Zeusland, the server had no idea what I was talking about, and I literally pointed to the sign. She's like, I don't know. So really bad training for their staff. They provided nothing as far as accommodations. I think she said, oh, we have vegan food. Well, that's not an allergy. That's a food choice. And so there was like nothing. I literally looked everywhere. Even I was told to go to the bakery near the front entrance. They had nothing. So for me, Universal got a huge thumbs down. Disney gets a huge thumbs up. They were really accommodating. Just had to figure out the system. You could find the food. Just had to look and be specific. Yeah, and the food was good. We went to the dine-in services. There was a lot of gluten-free options. I enjoyed Sanaa and the bread flight. The gluten-free naan was excellent. Where else did we go? Oh yes, the cornbread at Wilderness Lodge in Whispering Springs. It was really good. They mark the food with a stick saying allergy. One of my burgers that I've got had an actual label on it that marked the specific allergy. So Disney, fantastic. Not a whole lot of plentiful desserts, but hey, Mickey bars, Dole Whip, can't go wrong with that. I did find some gluten-free options. So fantastic overall, Disney. Love it. I'm very impressed. And that's that.